Hey everyone, my name's Lizzy, and today I'll be showing you how to fold your very own origami frog. Spoiler alert, this frog can hop.
We'll start by turning our piece of origami paper over so that the white side is facing up. Now we're going to fold the paper diagonally. This way first, making sure everything lines up and then smoothing out where we folded. Now, we're going to unfold it, and you can see the line that we created. Next, we're going to do the same thing right here. We're going to create the other diagonal line, folding it so that we create a triangle shape, and pressing and smoothing to create a nice straight line along that edge. And opening it back up again. So now on our white paper, we've got sort of an X shape, don't we? We've got diagonal folded lines this way and that way. So now, right where I've got my thumbs, sort of on the midpoint of two sides of our square, we are going to fold those toward each other and pinch. Kind of creates a bow tie shape, doesn't it? Pinching the middle of our square together. And then we are going to use our fingers to collapse the other sides, creating a triangle shape. Smoothing out the edges to create that nice triangle shape. If you're new to origami like I was, then that fold can be pretty tricky, can't it? It might take a few tries. So let's walk through it again. We're going to pinch those midpoints of our square together, collapse the sides to get a shape like that, and then smooth down our edges to create a triangle. There we go. Next, we're going to work on the bottom corners of our triangle right here. I'm going to start with the right one, folding it up towards the top of the triangle and smoothing those edges. Just like that. And let's repeat that same process with the left bottom corner. I'm going to fold it up towards the top of the triangle so that it's the same on both sides. And you can actually see we've created a new shape here. We've got our triangle, and now we've got a four-sided square, don't we? Can you see it? So now that we've got this new shape of a square or a diamond, right? It's kind of angled like a diamond would be. I'm going to focus on the right corner here, and I'm going to fold it directly to the center of the square or diamond, from here to here. And I'm going to smooth my new fold. Here's a closer view of how it's folded. And we're going to repeat the same process on this side, folding the left corner towards the center. Oh, we have a kite shape now, don't we? It's fun to see how the paper changes throughout this process. All right, so make sure at this point that your origami paper looks like mine. And if you need to start over with a new paper, that's totally okay. But if you're ready, we're going to flip our paper over. And what shape do we have here? A triangle, that's right. I'm going to take this bottom right corner of our triangle and fold it down and in, creating a new edge here. Oh, yeah. So here's a look at that fold one more time. Right along the midline here of our triangle. And we're going to repeat that with the left corner of our triangle. And folding it down just like that. Really get it nice and smooth. All right. Next, we're going to focus here on this corner where the two sides of the paper are coming together. We're going to start on this right side and fold it outward all the way up to the top. You can see that fold one more time, picking up that bottom corner and folding it outward. So here on the left side, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to fold it outward from the bottom to the top. And you know this part by now. We're going to smooth down those edges with our fingers, pressing to create a nice clean line. Now, just flip your frog over. Now it's really starting to look like a frog, isn't it? Next, we're going to focus right about here. If you can imagine drawing an imaginary line right across the frog, and we're going to use that line to fold the frog's legs under it. Now that our paper is getting a little thicker from all this folding, my recommendation is to use a bookmark. Of course, I work at a library, so I love bookmarks, or a ruler, anything with a straight edge to help you fold the frog's legs under it. So I'm just going to line my frog up along that imaginary line that we talked about, and curl or fold its legs underneath it along the edge, the straight edge of my bookmark, pressing to create that fold. Oh, we can see Froggy's legs, can't we? And just another view here. You can see that line that we folded right here across our straight edge. Hope that helps. Now this might look like a pretty good frog, but if we want our frogs to hop, we're going to need to create another fold. So you can see this first line where we folded the frog's legs under him. Now we're going to create another imaginary line slightly below that one, and we're going to fold frog's legs and feet back the opposite direction. Sort of like an accordion fold. So now frog's legs are underneath him and his feet are facing back. So here's that first line we folded using the bookmark, and here's our new second line, and as you can see, it's going the opposite direction. It gives you a closer look at how Frog's legs are under him now. This accordion shape is what will allow our frog to hop. Now that my frog's body is ready, I'm going to add some googly eyes and a little red tongue. That'll be a good fly-catching tongue for our origami frog. I'm just going to use scissors to cut out the tongue. Just apply some glue to the tongue, flip my frog over, and attach the tongue near the frog's mouth. And of course, my frog needs some eyes. I have peel and stick googly eyes, so I'm able to just peel off the back and stick them into place. But you could use glue-on eyes, sticker eyes, or of course you could draw frog eyes using some markers or crayons. Aw, and here's my finished frog. I think he turned out so cute. Now, we still have the most fun part left. It's time to test our frog's hopper. And to do that, I'm just going to use a finger or two and press down on Froggy's back and release. Let's give it a go. Pressing down and, oh, that was a lovely hop. Can he do it again? Oh, well, he did a flip that time. Let's try one more time. Just an idea, but if your family makes a couple of these, have an origami frog race across the table.
To get the latest on everything happening at the library, be sure to follow us on social media or visit NGRL.org. Thanks for watching.